Hi, my name is Tashi, and this is Beauty in the Bar. You're getting me fresh from work with no makeup on because today I'm going to be doing my hair, and it is just, it's dirty, it's time, and I'm very, very excited. I wanted to rush home and do this because I got something in the mail, and it is just, you can probably guess what it is based on the title of this video. I've already opened it because I tore into it pretty much as soon as I saw it, but it is some products from Pattern. If you don't know, Tracee Ellis Ross just released a hair care line. It includes a shampoo, a leave-in conditioner, 3 different weights of conditioner, and a couple of styling products like a hair clip and a microfiber towel, and I don't know. So anyway, it's very exciting, and I went ahead and got her conditioner just like this. I got the heavy one. I think it comes in medium, heavy, and intensive. Probably should have gotten intensive for my hair texture, but I think I made a mistake, and I actually tried to email them and switch it, but the order was too far along, so I guess we're just gonna see how this goes. I just love this packaging. It is so cute, and I'm very excited about that. And the other thing is the leave-in conditioner. I saw that this got sold out super quickly. Like, it was sold out like within hours of the line releasing, so I'm excited that I got my hands on a bottle. The one that I normally use is Aussie 3-Minute Moist Deep Conditioner, and that is like $5 for 8 ounces, and this I think was $25 for 10 ounces. I'm excited. I'm gonna go wash my hair, and then I'm going to show you how I do twist out, and I'm gonna use this, and we'll see how it goes. Hi, I'm back. I've gone off and washed my hair, and it's now, you know, clean and feeling better, and I just feel like a whole new person. But I thought I'd hop out of the shower quickly to show you the application of the conditioner and just give my first thoughts, whereas this would normally happen actually in the shower. So here we go. It comes with like a little sticky tab, little hygiene thing, so you know that it's new. It hasn't been tampered with. A seal, if you will. And I mean, the packaging's, again, super cute. It just pops open like this. That's gonna be pretty easy to use in the shower. I think a lot of shower products are made this way. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is super thick. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the intensive. This is so thick. It's like, if you hold this bottle upside down, it's not coming out. So, let's see. I feel like this has the texture more of a mask than of conditioner. This is some serious stuff. I'm looking to see what it has in it. It has water and cetearyl alcohol as the first 2 ingredients, and those are 2 of the main ingredients in the product I normally use, but this has got to have shea butter or something. It's very thick. Oh yeah, there it is. Shea butter, avocado oil. Thick and oily. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use a dime-sized amount. Haha, cheeky. In fact, I think there's something on the website, on the Pattern website, that says like this is made for women who need to use more than a dime-sized amount of product. Although that might be on her Instagram, like either the Pattern Instagram or Tracee Ellis Ross's. Not sure. I'm just very excited about this because I've been watching Tracee Ellis Ross since Girlfriends, since I was young, and because she has fantastic, amazing hair. And this is just so pro, you know, celebrating black hair and celebrating the beauty of black hair. She has a line on there where she's describing like 4B, 4C textures, and she describes it as gravity defying, and I just thought that was so clever and just such a beautiful way to describe our hair. And I'm just in love. Also, some percentage of your purchase goes to, let's see, how do they describe it? Programs that empower women and people of color. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. So this is my hair. I'm gonna let this sit on for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go and rinse it out and start with doing my twist out, which is gonna take me ages. Right? Hi. Okay, so I'm back once more, and I have rinsed out the conditioner, and my first thoughts are that it is extremely thick. It's soaked into my hair so fast, and my hair is just like holding on to it. As I was rinsing, I just didn't feel like any of the moisture was going away, even though there's not any kind of a film on my hair. So I don't know how this would work out as an everyday conditioner, but as a hair mask, it is just, I really, really like it. I really like the way that my hair feels. It definitely feels more moisturized than it normally does when I just use my normal conditioner in the shower. So that's a good sign. So I'm gonna show you how I do a twist out. It's extremely simple, and I'm not, you know, the world's most fantastic at it, but here we go. I just have a wide tooth comb here and a hair tie, so we're just gonna get started. I part my hair normally on this side. I don't know why, it just feels right, and I'm not too particular about it. I'm gonna try to make it straight, but honestly, I bring dishonor on my family. Yeah, that's not. And this is honestly more effort than I would normally put into it. It's literally just because I'm doing this. We'll do it one more time. Because honestly, no one cares. If I don't care, then no one cares. Yeah, that's acceptable. All right, so then I just part my hair with my finger, and I try to get it in a chunk, but like if I can kind of go down around the area that I'm trying to get to without pulling my hair apart so much, like go into areas where it's already separated, that's kind of what I'll do, because the parts, in my experience, just don't matter. So I'm gonna chunk about that big and then put up the rest. This helps my hair not to dry out. My hair is perennially dry, and it will dry out quickly if it's just left out in the air. So this is the fun part. I get to use some of this. Oh, it also has the, you know, the safety seal on it. So let me get that off. This one is really on there. Okay, cap's back on. It's the same kind of cap. And yeah, I just squeeze out some. Okay, first impression, this is a lot more liquidy than the heavy conditioner. Seems like it's gonna give some slip. It's not as thick as the it's not leave-in conditioner, but as the conditioner I normally use for everything. So we'll see. And now I'm just kind of like pulling apart my hair a little bit. It was just in a twist out, so it was kind of clumped together, and I just want to get it a little bit separated. Then I comb it out with the wide tooth comb. From, you know, ends to roots. When people used to say that didn't used to make sense to me, but all that means is that like you're starting from the bottom, and then you go to the kind of next bit, and then you go to the next bit until you get to your roots. Because if you comb from your roots and you have a knot or a tangle up here, you're gonna drag it all the way through your hair, and you're gonna lose a lot more hair and damage your hair a lot more that way. So it's better to go from the bottom, because whatever tangle you have, it's only getting tangled up in the hair that it absolutely has to, because it's further down the strand. I hope that makes sense. So the next thing I do is just grab a little chunk, I split that in two, and then I twist. And then, so French braiding and French twisting were always very confusing to me, but of course I just watch YouTube to try to figure it out, and it always seemed so unattainable. I'm just like that shameful black woman that just never learned how to French braid or French twist, or French braid, I guess. That's an interesting way of saying it. Cornrow. So basically you just add the hair, like add another small chunk, and then twist. And what I like to do is take my finger and kind of like swirl it around, because that just makes it neater, just kind of chunks your hair together. So again, adding a chunk to the side that I just got, twist, and then the finger thing. Let me get closer. So adding a chunk to this part, twist, and then swirl around. Grab a chunk, add it to this part that's now in the front, twist, and then swirl around. Add a chunk, twist, swirl around. I'm like watching myself do it, So yeah, I mean, I try to make the chunks generally about the same size, but you know, life is what it is, and sometimes that just doesn't work out for me. So yeah, then I just twist all the way to the end, and I'm still doing that double twist thing, so it's like turn my finger, twist, turn my finger, twist, turn my finger, twist. And you'll just get used to doing that. It's like very, you'll get muscle memory. It's very, just like automatic after a while. So you can see my hair shedding a little bit as I go. And then once I get to the end, what I'll do is, got hair here, there, everywhere. Once I get to the end, what I'll do is take a little bit more product, like just a tiny, tiny bit, and rub that between my fingers, and then I'll like smooth that on the end and swirl the end, so that instead of my end ending up kind of straight, it'll go along with the curl and, you know, be nice and curly. So that's pretty much how I leave that. And I just do that all around my hair. It is a very repetitive process. So that's pretty much all. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then you know, I'll sleep on it, and we'll see what it looks like in the morning. To make things easier on myself sometimes is like, I'll have that row of hair, but if it's particularly thick, I'll just separate it into, comb out one part, comb out the other, and then continue with the same process. Sometimes you'll have a gap, like for instance right now I don't feel like I'm close enough to any additional hair to add hair, so just keep twisting until you kind of hit that point where adding hair seems to make sense. Probably tell I figured out how to do the absolute bare minimum to get a twist out. Like, I'm not parting it, I'm putting one product on it, I'm combing it out very slowly and carefully, twisting it very slowly. I'm not great at any one of these things, but I get the result that I want, and that's all that matters to me. I'm forgetting to finger separate my hair first, and so that I just caught a chunk, and that was the result of it. I had to go ahead and separate it with my fingers. I will say this seems to be going a bit quicker than it normally would, and I think that's a combination of the fact that it wasn't super tangled to begin with, because I was coming out of a twist out instead of out of just having my hair out and sleeping on it and letting it get all tangled into itself. But also, this product has a good amount of slip. Like, you know, I'm definitely able to comb through my hair. I feel like it's, you know, sliding. It's not as though I'm combing out dry hair. I think it has as much slip, if not more, than the conditioner that I normally use. So I am satisfied with that. Another thing I noticed is that this is kind of pretty much clear. I'm not seeing any kind of a residue or white cream on my hair. And with the conditioner I normally use, it is pretty white, and if I use too much, it will leave kind of like flaky residue, white residue on my hair, which is not ideal at all. no sound for a while, maybe, or it just had been a while, but it just stopped. I think to save battery, or space, I'm not sure. But we are almost done. For the front of my hair, for the entirety of my hair, I go in a clockwise motion. But for this bit, I go counterclockwise because I just want, I don't know, I just think it looks better when I roll it forward. It ends up looking strange. So there's a little bit of a trick I do because I'm not so great about twisting my finger around this way, so it doesn't get as like neat and tight going this direction. So once I get to the end, I have, a problem because it wants to come apart. So I'll twist it this way, and I don't know, I just like the way that looks better. And when I get to the last piece, I'll just do the rollover and start going in the opposite direction. I'm gonna take the twist out. I think it just looks better with that kind of going away from my face in the same way that going clockwise makes this go away from my face. So, I don't know. You can probably hear me receiving text messages. This is the most popular I've been in ever. It's always like as soon as I decide to film that everyone decides to text me, and then the whole rest of the time my phone is as dry as the Sahara Desert. And the only person that texts me is occasionally my boyfriend. Okay, so basically that is all that I do for my twist out. I end up normally with about 7 twists. This time I ended up with 7 twists. And I will go ahead and sleep in a satin cap, and then in the morning I will let you know how things go, and we'll both get to see how this twist out turns out together. But so far my hair feels very moist, and it feels good. It feels light, moist, soft. I have high hopes, so I hope this is good because I just really like this company, and I really like Tracee Ellis Ross, and I am definitely going to give an honest review either way, but I would like for it to be a good thing. All right, I'll see you in the morning. Hi, so it's morning, and I'm not a morning person, but here we are. I'm ready to take down my hair. It's dry now, so I think this is going to be a good time. One thing that I wanted to note was the smell of the products. It's very, very light, which is why I didn't even think to mention it, but it's pleasant, kind of fruity, kind of floral. And both products smell like they have the same scent. So it's not a heavy scent, but it's not completely odorless either. It's got like a very light, fruity, floral scent going on. So this is how I take my twists down. I just start from the bottom because sometimes there will be like a tangle or a stray hair kind of keeping things together, like there is right now. And just work my way up. So first thoughts are that the twists seem to be coming out pretty nice. I'm not getting a lot of frizz. It's not hard to get them apart. They still feel pretty moisturized, but I don't know if they feel as moisturized as they do with my normal conditioner. So that's a little disappointing. I was hoping that this would pack a little bit of a heavier punch in that department. My hair feels nice though, and I've tried kind of other generic brand conditioners And by generic, I mean, you know, other conditioners you can get at the drugstore. They haven't left my hair as moisturized. This is feeling pretty good. So is it as moisturizing as the one that I normally use? I'm not so sure, but is it better than your average? Probably. Overall on the heavy conditioner, it is like a really great hair mask. I'm really excited to have it. I think it's going to do wonders for my hair when it's really dehydrated. It's very, very thick, but it doesn't smell like shea butter, which is a smell I don't enjoy. It smells like a light, fruity, floral kind of scent, so that's really great. And yeah, I would definitely put it up with the top hair masks that I've ever tried. So this is very exciting for me, even though I don't think I would use it as a conditioner because it is so very thick. That as an everyday conditioner, I don't know about it. I might need the medium as opposed to the heavy, but for a mask, it's, I think, really fantastic. And then for the leave-in conditioner, I really enjoyed it. Again, same light, fruity, floral scent. It gave a lot of slip. In comparison to the average drugstore product, I think it's a little bit better. But in comparison to the conditioner that I normally use, it's not as moisturizing. I do like that my conditioner is a little bit thicker. And basically, I don't see myself buying this regularly. I'm glad that I was able to support the brand, and I do think that it's a good product, but I don't think that it's so wildly better or different than what's generally on the market that I would go out of my way to order this online and purchase this at a bit of a higher price point. And you know, I've searched and searched and found the perfect conditioner for me, so it's hard to kind of sway me away from that, especially because that conditioner is so cheap that it would have to kind of go above and beyond, or otherwise be able to compete on price, which is very difficult to do. So I really enjoyed trying these products. I'm going to use the rest of this bottle because it is very good, and I'm going to save this for when I want a mask, and I'll probably repurchase this when I run out of it. So yeah, I mean, this was just very exciting for me. I like the way that my hair turned out. It is moisturized. It does look nice. Some of the ends ended up getting a little scraggly, and I think that's a combination of the product, but also of just the way that I twisted my hair and the fact that I need a trim. So, but I think overall it came out nice. And I will be using this again in the future. I think that it was a really great launch. I'm really excited for Tracee Ellis Ross. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad that she has decided to make a product that really is targeted to black hair and black hair care. It's a For Us by Us situation, which I think is really cool. I mean, it's really for curly hair in general. The medium conditioner and the leave-in conditioner are made for women of all races with curly hair, but when you're getting into kind of the thicker textures, generally you're not going to have that hair texture unless you're black. So I found this just to be really exciting, and I'm glad that I got the opportunity to try it, and I'm glad that it is on the market. Anyway, that's my review. You know, it's not the best thing I've ever tried, but it definitely is a good product, and if you're interested in trying it, I would you know, I would recommend that you give it a shot. Again, I don't think it's totally life-changing, but it's good. I'm definitely going to use it. And I can't say that for everything. A lot of stuff I'm just like, nope, this is done. This is. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try using this for a week. Like I do my normal conditioner, where I just use it once or maybe twice in the week and then kind of let my hair stay the way that it is. And I'll compare kind of like how dry or how tangled, etc. my hair gets. So maybe I'll give you a little bit of an update in the next video about my hair, if there is a next video about my hair. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that, you know, my lazy guide to the twist out was helpful, and that you are now able to do your own twist out, and that you have a sense of what you might like from Pattern Beauty, which heaviness of conditioner to try, etc., etc. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.